wondering about my question, which is,
what's the most important thing in the world? Something like that.
I mean, it's a vague question. But I think partly I'm curious if you think that, not that writing is the most important thing in the world, but sort of how important it is to you in terms of identity, in terms of like just the way that you live your life and manage that. But maybe like what else besides writing is the thing that sort of gets you there, or sort of behind your drive, as you say, you know, to be writing? Like, because you can't just be, I think you can't just be so focused on writing, because then what would you write about? Right, like that you can become really sort of cyclically obsessed with what you're doing and craft, and like really trying to, you know, or just like in terms of your own ego, like I'm a writer and that's what I am and that's what I do and that's the circle of people that I associate with. So I guess maybe that's the question, like what else is there besides writing that either is separate from the writing or that like really informs the writing?
It's so tempting to say the most important thing is love. But I think a different way of saying that is, for me, the most important thing in my life, anyway, I don't know if it's the most important thing in the world, is just finding pleasure in what's around me, in my own world. And then noticing, what is it that gives me pleasure? Why? What have I not noticed that could give me pleasure? What's beautiful? And I think that does feed writing, because I think one of the things that drives me to write is when I see something, then I want everyone to see it. Like a photographer or a painter who wants to paint what they see. I think I want to write what I see, what I feel, what I remember. But I don't think the writing of it is the most important thing. I think the noticing it, the feeling of it, the living it, taking pleasure in your world is, for me, the thing.